Yay, word on the street. I hope she's not talking to Russians. Oh, maybe she should. I don't know. We get some real talk. Word on the street. Word on the street. It's about time for word on the street. That's Courtney. Courtney looks very glamorous.
We are in Hamden. We're on Warner Street, where that huge fire occurred last Monday night.
Oh,
that displaced over 40 people. And I believe there's 14 children. Let me see if I can actually show you guys a shot of the house while my viewer hopefully comes back out of this house. So do you guys see that?
Wow.
That's the
Is
house
that right there? Down back there, right in the back.
Yeah.
Gosh. Do they know what started it, Courtney?
I don't believe so. So here we go. Here's my guess. So first things first, what's your name?
My name is June Johnson.
June Johnson. Okay. And tell us what happened. You said you know the cause of the fire?
I came from work around about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And
just try to speak up just a little.
As soon as I pulled in, I noticed the fire. So when I came, I looked in the back. It just started like whirlwinding, and you could see how it just started getting more and more. So when I looked and went back towards the back, I just seen it started like spreading.
Yeah.
So it just got even worse and worse, and the fire people couldn't even get it out because of the wind and all that. So it was a hard time for them to get it out. So it spread it more and more. Like I thought it was going to like connect to right here. And
so it was spreading, but do you know what caused it?
They said it was electrical problem.
Electrical, okay.
Gosh.
Do you know any of the families that were living there?
A few of them, yes.
You know a few of them? How are they coping right now? Have you spoken to them?
Well, basically, they just don't have nothing. They lost everything. So
they lost everything.
Yeah, they just trying to, replenish stuff that they lost, try to get back. So that's all they don't have nothing.
So I did hear that a few of the families were relocated to the ML Keefe Center around the corner. Do you know if they were put over there or not?
No clue where they was put at or anything. But,
just try to speak just a little louder. Sorry, this mic is.
I don't know where they put them at or anything, but I just know that the day of the fire, I know the incident and what happened and how it was looking.
So what kind of went through your mind when you saw that? I mean, especially these people.
It's bad. It's just bad. There's too much going on at that time, and just looking at the firemen having a hard problem trying to put it out, and you see it spread it. That's what made it like sad. Like over 50 families.
Right.
It's bad.
So do you have any plans in helping at all, or?
Yeah, I donated. I donated some clothes and stuff to some sneakers to a few of the people that that live here. That's all you can do is donate.
Donate, right? So how long have you been living here?
I've been here for like 4 months.
4 months? Oh, not a very long time at all. Do you guys want to ask any questions?
Were you worried about your apartment? Because you live very close. And did y'all have to evacuate and get out and pray that it didn't spread to your space?
Well, I basically just went outside into my backyard and just watched it I was praying too, but it's
like you didn't gather things, like you didn't let me just be safe and gather a few things just in case.
No, I just came outside and watched and asked, the fire people, asked like if it's gonna spread, is y'all gonna stop it? What y'all gonna do? But yeah, I was nervous, but I ain't grabbed nothing. I just came outside to be aware of what's going on around here.
And I feel like you never think that it could happen to you,
Never thought that it would even be this close. But, yeah.
So you were standing outside here, your home, and watching, right? Yeah.
Basically right in the backyard, just watching when it started, like just watching it. And it's definitely scary. It was a scary situation.
What's kind of your overall message then to the community? You know, as a neighbor, I believe this is like a time to be building right together and sticking by.
Everybody needs to, be knowledgeable of this and try to help out. You know what I mean? We all community. So, community needs to step in and help all the people that need to help. So this right here was tragic. I mean, everybody lost everything. So we try to help to get the people back what they lost.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I mean, already with the pandemic that we've been going through, and then on top of that, yeah.
That's pretty rough. It's serious. I couldn't do nothing but just watch your stuff. And I seen all the people that was coming, they wasn't home. They just came and watched their stuff burn. They just sitting there watching their stuff burn. Like, that right there is just terrifying. I mean, that's terrifying.
Guys, any more questions about the fire?
No. So what's your biggest takeaway in all of this? Like, what's the word on the street from your perspective?
My perspective is to make sure you got renter insurance and to, be more aware of where you renting from, because, that wasn't nobody's fault. I mean, it was basically the property owner's fault, because I believe they knew about it. So, this is Mandy management. They don't take care of their property. I mean, so, and a lot of the people that was living here, they're complaining about it because they know they're not going to really get nothing back from Mandy management, because Mandy management, that's all they want is your money. They don't even fix none of their properties. So, and I'm hearing that from people that lived here, saying, they was donated $500. They still don't know where they're going to be placed at or whatever. They still nervous. They trying to figure it out. So to have people and families like that, that's bad. That's sad. So,
yeah, it is really sad.
Yeah.
So where did you move from? Have you always been in New Haven? Always lived in New Haven. What do you do?
I'm a barber. My barbershop is on Dixville Avenue.
Oh, what's it called?
It's called Lower Level.
Lower Level?
Yeah, so, I'm in the community.
Where is that across from?
You know where they about to make the methadone?
Yes, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm right across the street from there.
So what do you think about that then? Because we actually been talking about that as well.
We've been petitioning and everything about that too as well, because that's going to turn the whole neighborhood upside down.
Why you say that?
Because of all the dope fiends and the dope dealers, and it's really, you got kids that go to school that catches the buses right there in front of that place. So that right there alone is going to be bad. You know what I'm saying? So they have a type of addicts lined up, and you got kids right there that got to catch the bus. That don't add up.
So last week I was standing outside of Congress Avenue's location. So that's kind of what you're basing it off, correct?
Definitely, because Congress have been like that since they opened over there. And it's congested with nothing but addicts. And they be there at 5 o'clock in the morning, there all day. So you never know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? Just from being out, and then you got people that with businesses and stores and schools and all that. That don't mix.
I'm actually very glad to be running into them, because I was interviewing a client that went to the methadone clinic. So now it's interesting to talk to someone that's working, in the area, and you're literally right across from it. How do you feel that's going to affect your business?
It will affect everybody that has a business over there, like, because it's too much loitering, it's too much stuff going on, and people don't want to come to a business where people hanging around and all type of drugs going around. Like, it's violence. Drugs begets violence. Violence begets all type of other stuff. So you don't want that in the community.
And you're open pretty late, right? What time do you
close at 8 o'clock.
Close at 8. Do you think you're going to change your hours because of this?
Might. All depends on how things look. Yeah, we might have to move. I'm saying, I don't know. I mean, all the shops and businesses around it, we talking like, if this even opens up, we're gonna have to move, because it's gonna be corrupted and congested with all type of people that we don't want around. So
Guys, do you want to ask anything about that?
No, I appreciate the insight. So thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you so much.
you all appreciate it.
All right, that's the word on the street for
That's
today.
the word on the street. We got a double whammy of the word on the street.
Yeah.
Thank you, Courtney.
All right, thank
Have
you
a
guys.
good day. All right.
You too.
Take it easy, brother, out there in these streets.
All right, you too.
That was good. Word on the street.